again, welcome to Scott and Wandas.
Well, that I can't see. I'm blinded by the sun.
It is really bright.
What time is it, Scott?
Hang on, I got a message come through saying pay for parking. It's 10 to 10, Wanda.
It's 10 to 10, everybody.
On Saturday, the something of March.
Yeah, it's
6th?
the 6th. Yeah,
6th of March.
And we're at the beginning of a long walk today to see how many miles we can do along Southsea.
So we're in
Old Portsmouth.
Yeah, we're down in Old Portsmouth. Behind us, Wanda, I tried to do this the other day because it went a bit wrong, is this here.
What's that there?
Is the Spinnaker Tower.
Oh, the wrong way, Scott, it's there.
I'll do that.
You pointed that way.
No, I was pointing at that. Look.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's the Spinnaker Tower. So behind us,
Spinnaker Tower.
Spinnaker Tower. You've got Gunwharf Quays.
You've got to walk down that, haven't you?
Yeah. I've abseiled down there actually.
Yeah.
I might put the video on. Yeah, so abseiled down there. So there's Gunwharf Quays, which is a huge sort of shopping centre, isn't it, Wanda?
Yes.
You've got the dockyard behind us. You might just be able to make out the Warrior, HMS Warrior.
Can you zoom in? Turn it round.
No, hang on. I'll turn you around and I'll show you. So spun you around. So over there you've got. Let me get the zoomy zoom. So here you can see the I was going to zoom in on my finger. You can see the HMS Warrior.
Yeah.
You've
That's good.
naval ships as well. So you've got the dockyard. And there's Gunwharf Quays, which is the sort of the centre shopping, really, isn't it, down here?
Yeah, kind
Posh
of.
people, all the posh stuff.
Yeah, it's all shop outlets, isn't it? But yeah,
And then
you've got Cadbury's shop there.
Yeah, Wanda loves the Cadbury shop. And then right at the top of the Spinnaker Tower, you got the viewing dock, and there's like been up there, with a couple of bits and pieces up there, and you've got the glass floor. I think you can just about make it out the glass floor where you can walk over and you can actually see down right to the bottom.
Well, scary.
I Wanda didn't like it.
It's scary.
Did you not like it?
It's scary.
So yeah, we're going to start down here. We're going to walk back up this way, which is up to Old Portsmouth, because we're going to show you somewhere that's very
important to us.
So we'll see you in a minute. So you got a Green King pub. Say no more. Got the old tram line. It's nice, but there's obviously no decent beer because it's Green King. Over here, you've got I think it's the headquarters for Sailing UK. It's something to do with Sir Ben Ainsley.
Yeah, but the only problem with that, Scott,
Yeah.
is there's a really nice old pub behind it.
Yeah. What's it called?
I think they're a bit gutted. Well, we'll see it.
Is it the Bridge Tavern or something?
Bridge Tavern.
Yeah.
And I feel a bit sorry. I have been in there for christening before, and it is stunning the view once.
Yeah, once.
And now they've got that massive building
Huge
right.
building.
We'll show it to them in a minute where the pub is.
So as Wanda said,
Yeah.
there's a lovely old pub right up here. So you got this blooming great building
In front of it.
attached to it, and then right tucked at the back. So this place here
It's the Bridge Tavern.
is the Bridge Tavern, which is saying you got all
Nice
these
food.
all of these sort of boats that are now obscuring it. It's quite sad, really.
Yeah, it might be alright round the front of it because there's a little dock behind it,
Yeah.
not there? So, yeah.
Anyway, crack on. So Wanda,
Yeah?
what's this? What are these?
Hot walls.
These are the hot walls, aren't they?
Hot walls.
Yeah. So basically, these used to be just arches.
Yeah.
From I don't know how long they date back, and they've all been made into sort
From
of
the war, isn't it?
yeah, they've all been made into businesses. I think, and if Dave Eastwood watches this, he's the owner of Southsea Brewing Company. I think he was offered one of these
Oh, really?
originally by the council
Cool. Yeah.
when he moved out of his garage, but it was too small.
Right, okay.
And then he said, look, thank you ever so much for the offer. And they came back to him a few weeks later or a few months later and offered him Southsea Castle.
Right, okay.
So yeah, there's loads of little units. There's art galleries. I think there's a little canteen in the corner.
Cafes and stuff, yeah.
This place here, Wanda, is the Round Tower.
Isn't it the Undateables where they went on the beach and they come through and got a hot chocolate for one?
I think you're absolutely right. And what we'll do is we'll take you through and show you the other side.
Part of our walk.
Bosh. Yeah, so this is through into the hot. It's called the hot walls because I think the sun
Really hit.
beats down onto the walls, doesn't
hot,
it, and makes it.
does get really hot.
So it sort of tells its own story, really. Yeah, trying to film everybody. Yeah, okay. Oh. So you've got the hot walls down here, and it's literally just
fishing boats got?
Don't know.
Quite an old one, isn't it?
So this is the hot walls themselves. Signed it.
And there's the round tower.
That's the round tower.
That's where people go and stand and watch the naval ships go out on deployment.
Yeah. And then up here,
The big
what we're going to show you in a minute is a place that's really special to us. And we're going to get to this place in a minute, which is the square tower. And yeah, we'll go up and have a look. So this is up to the round tower. Wanda's off. Look, give us a wave, Wanda.
little pigeon.
Look at all them chickens. Wanda shit herself.
That was a bit close, isn't it?
Chicken. Go on, here you go. And over there's Gosport. It says, welcome to the Round Tower. The Round Tower is an ancient monument. The fabric of the building is not as safe as that of a modern structure. Please take care during your visit.
So, this is where they, a lot of the families of Navy personnel, when they go out to sea on the ships on deployment, a lot of people come here because they stand along the ships and they can see their families and say goodbye.
So you get a whole shot of. Over there you've got the old fun fair.
I don't know what they're doing there.
These things out here, these are old forts that were used to defend the Solent. There's one there. There's one over in the
And there's Gosport over there.
You've got Haslar Royal Naval Hospital. That big tall building there, that's the diving facility, I believe.
Yeah, for this people want to be training to be submariners.
Yeah.
That is just full of water and they go deep in. It's like a big tank inside.
Yeah. And then you got the Solent, and then right over in the back, you're not going to be able to see a lot of it, is the dockyard, and then obviously you can see the top of the Spinnaker Tower as well, Wanda.
Yeah, we're quite lucky really. It's, on a day like this, it's quite nice. It's a bit chilly, but on a day like this,
With the sun out, and it's
perfect
lovely.
to Great Ormond Street walk.
Yeah, and it's really. You've got these benches where people come, as Wanda said, come and sit when the naval boats are coming in, or they're welcoming people home from long duties.
I wonder what it's like in the evening when the sun goes down up here.
Trouble is, we are very lucky living in Pompey, but it's one of those things you actually take for granted.
Yeah. Well, when you have busy lives, sometimes you forget this is all here, don't you?
Yeah. Right. Onwards and upwards.
Having him.
So, Wanda.
Yes.
This is a square tower. We're going to show you a quick shot of the outside, and then what we're going to do is we're going to turn the camera around, and we'll speak about this place very quickly. Yeah. Okay, so this is a big old knot. And there's the thing is, let's have a look at what it says. A square tower. And you can read out what it says.
It was one of Henry VIII's additions to the town defences, and now one of Portsmouth's oldest and best known landmarks.
Built in 1494.
Wow, it's incredible inside, isn't it?
Right, so this is a square tower.
Oh look, here you go.
So this is it inside.
It's stunning, beautiful.
It's run by a lovely couple called Steve and Julia.
Yeah.
I think they've run it for the council. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn this camera around, and we're going to tell you why this place is special to us. So Wanda,
Yes.
I'm going to let you tell the people what is special about the square tower.
Well, this month it was meant to happen.
Yeah.
But due to COVID, we've had to move our wedding date, and we are getting married here.
Yeah, this is where we're going to get married.
Yeah. And have the whole day and evening here.
Yeah. Inside, it doesn't look a lot from the outside.
It looks amazing.
Inside, it's absolutely stunning.
Beautiful.
We looked at one place, didn't we? It was this, and there was no other place to go.
Yeah, we fell in love with it straight away, and I was like, this has got to be the place.
We
can have it any way we want as well. There's, we're not religious people, so we don't have to have it religious if we don't want to, but obviously there is, so you know, you could easily change it to how you want it to be. But we're not religious.
Also, what helped sell it to us was the chap that runs this place, Steve. He's an absolute character, isn't he? Him and his wife. Yeah. And he told us he'd go and look at somewhere else and come back. And we were like, no, you're right. We're absolutely done. So this is where we're getting married next year. And
next March.
Yeah, it was supposed to be 3 weeks today.
Yeah. So
we'll get there.
That's what it is, and we'll look forward to it to next year instead. So maybe, like, with this bit, we can add some pictures of inside, Scott.
Alright. I'll have a try.
Yeah.
Right.
Or little pictures that you do.
Yeah. It's bloody cold. Right, onwards and upwards. See you in a bit. So Wanda's marched off in front of us, look. Walking, doing her miles. This is the Royal Garrison Church. Obviously, it doesn't look like it's in use, as there's no roof.
It's not being used, there's a part inside.
Okay.
At the minute with COVID, it's not open at the moment.
Obviously. Okay, all I know about this is it was fire damaged
You can go inside
at some point, but we'll have a look at the plaque and see what the plaque says. So if you want to, I'll read it, but the Royal Garrison Church was originally part of a hospital founded in 2012 by the Bishop of Winchester. The nave housed the sick while the chancel served as the hospital's chapel. The building later served as part of the Governor of Portsmouth's residence before being restored in the 1860s, although the nave was badly damaged in 1941 fire raid on Portsmouth. The chancel remains roofed and furnished. Wanda says there's a cannon, so she's very excited. So let's go find her cannon. An actual cannon, Wanda. Look, a proper cannon. You don't get this on many people's channels. An actual cannon. Look at that. That's going to get a better view of the church as well, to be fair.
Roof.
No roof.
When COVID's over, we can have go in there.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll be back. So Wanda, this is Southsea seafront. This is our arcades, or some of our arcades, called Clarence Pier.
There's another pier further on, isn't there? So.
Yeah. But this particular building, for people of a certain age, they may know it, Wanda. And why is that?
Wow, Mr. Bean was filmed here.
An episode of Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean goes to the seaside or something, wasn't it?
Can't remember. It's one of them anyway.
Yeah, so Rowan Atkinson filmed Mr. Bean here.
Yeah.
And and more importantly,
there's a wimpy.
There's a wimpy. But it's a bit crap. It's not like a proper wimpy.
I mean, the burgers might have gone back to normal. I'm talking about years ago when we had a birthday party in there.
Yeah.
And we decided to have food after, the adults.
Yeah.
And we went in there and the burgers weren't quite as how I remembered it.
Right. You got the
different now.
Yeah, they got the old roller coaster over there, and there's like crazy golf and all that other stuff. And then over here is where the hovercraft comes across from the Isle of Wight. And you get rugby tackled by a big man from Yorkshire called John Slumbers from Lord's Brewing Company, who came bouncing off the place and almost killed me by rugby tackling me. He was a very excited man. How will do?
I think the hovercraft's actually coming in, Scott.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can actually see it, can you? Hold on. I know when John came in, he said this because we met John and Paul from Paul's Beer Reviews came down to see us last year.
Yeah.
John was on the hovercraft. I sort of sent Paul to the wrong place. But I know John, he said it was like sitting in the cockpit of an aeroplane on the hovercraft.
Oh, okay.
So he was very, very excited.
I've not.
So over the road, Wanda, we've got, it's the monument for the people that lost their lives in both sets of world wars, so World War I, World War II. You got the dates on it, 1914, 1918. In honour of the Navy, I think it's different side. I'll go for it. You can hear it, windy as old boots now. in the background over there is the Royal Beach Hotel. It's been around for donkey's years. That's where Blue Van Man and June stayed when they came down to visit.
That's the Queen's Hotel.
Queen's Hotel, sorry, yeah, my fault. Yeah, Queen's Hotel. That's where Dave and June stayed when they came down to stay.
Yeah,
Where did we get the Royal Beach Hotel from?
it's for Royal Navy.
The Royal Navy.
Because there's a Royal Beach Hotel further up.
Duh.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's for the Knights lost in the Royal Navy through both wars.
Enemy Land Forces, Belgian coast.
Look at all these names. It's mental, isn't it?
Yeah.
It goes all the way around as well. There's thousands, isn't there?
Yeah, it's thousands and thousands and thousands. Single ship actions, HMS Camarilla. Majesty Ship 7 and Mersey, Achilles and Dundee, Swift and Broke.
Special monument, isn't it?
Incredible, isn't it? It sort of brings back
It goes
to,
around here as well.
yeah, you've got all the names on the other side of the wall below us as well. Yeah, humbling really, people that have lost their lives for us. So.
Yeah,
Right, see you in a minute.
it's very, very cold.
It's bloody cold out. So this thing here, Wanda, is brand new,
Yeah, I know.
and it's called the landing craft.
Yeah, it's massive.
A D-Day veteran, LCT 7074, is the last surviving landing craft tank from the D-Day landings in the Second World War. It carried 10 tanks across the English Channel to Gold Beach in Normandy. I'm trying to get my microphone out of the way. Yeah.
Look at the size of it.
We're going to spin the camera around, and you can see how big the bloody thing is. Before we do that, I'm going to tell you how far we're into our walk.
Yeah.
We're 1.6 miles. This bloody
So
thing.
we've got a while to go yet, so we want to do a big walk today for Great Ormond Street to
Yeah.
get some mileage in.
So we're after about 5 miles today, aren't we? Somewhere
yeah,
4 or 5
we're going to
miles.
stop and have a coffee. Like,
If we can.
We're going to go as far as we can. Get a coffee to take away, sit on the beach or something. Just have 5 minutes and then make out, because it is freezing out here today.
Yeah.
And
Hurry
I'm
up then, because
cold
my
and
hands are cold. Right, Wanda's going to show you how big this thing is by standing right next to it. That is one big ship. I'm hoping that when they open, because this is part of the D-Day museum now, which is literally just over here. Where Wanda's gone actually. I'm assuming this is now part of the D-Day museum, and they're going to open it up to be able to, once the situation's all done and dusted. Yeah, look, here she goes. Yeah, hopefully they're going to open it up and everyone can go on it. Let's go and see what she's up to. You what? Mental. It is massive, absolutely huge. But yeah, it's pretty special really when you think that was actually part of the D-Day landings. So as we were just saying about being let on here, Wanda.
Yeah.
This obviously where the landing craft drops down. There's gates here as well. Yeah. So I'm assuming once all this rubbish has gone away, they're going to let us go on that.
That'd be cool to do, wouldn't it?
I'm not being funny. It's a massive part of history.
Right.
Yeah. So what they're saying down on that thing is it's the last one actually still in existence.
Wow.
That was part of the D-Day landings in Normandy.
So this was part of the wars?
Yeah, it's got a huge place of history. It's part of the D-Day landings.
That's incredible. Isn't it?
Yeah. And over here, we're just going to go to, is the D-Day Museum. So Wanda, this is the D-Day Museum. Recently been refurbished. Landing craft just over there. I haven't been in there since. Well, they got the tapestry in there as well, haven't they? That tells the story of the D-Day landings and everything like that. And literally over here is Southsea Castle. Now we've done a trip to Southsea Castle.
Southsea Brewing is.
because one of our favourite breweries, or one of our local breweries, run by a good friend of ours, the lovely Dave Eastwood, is Southsea Brewing Company, which is based within the walls of the castle. And this was used, I think it's built by Henry VIII, or something like that. But didn't they have a time team down here as well, digging?
No, they had the most haunted here.
Most haunted.
And they buried someone to see if they can contact ghosts through the ground.
Right. So yeah, I'm going to stop filming because there's obviously children around. So we're walking, so obviously Wanda's actually pointed out, and she's made a really good point. We haven't actually showed you of us actually any walking, I've just been showing you the sights of everywhere. We're about, I'd say about a mile and a half in, I think, aren't we?
Yeah, we've still got lots of mileage to do yet though.
Yeah. And we're right out now on the seafront.
Yeah.
But we're just above the top Wanda, on like a little ridge, so it's not overly busy down there, but it's a bit quieter up here. Yeah, and right in front of us we've got the...
And we are on £5,296 on here.
Which is incredible, isn't it? When you think of how much we've, how many people that have sort of joined in and sort of got involved and donated sort of money.
It's a massive amount of money we've raised so far.
Well,
for an amazing hospital. That's part of our lives.
Well, we were looking at the donations yesterday, weren't we, or this morning?
Yeah.
And on the Just Giving page as well, and there have been 194 donations.
Yeah, that's on Just Giving. We've got a Facebook page as well, and that's ticking along.
That's not, so we don't promote the that one too much.
You have to be on our Facebook pages. I mean, some people are, but not everybody is.
No. So yeah, it's
So we've got to walk all the way to show the people the distance, Scott. They kind of see.
How far? Well, what we'll do? I'll turn around. Yeah. That saves me sort of doing the turning the video around. So we're gonna walk. Wanda, are you gonna point where we're going?
Way over there somewhere.
So Wanda, over in the distance is Thy Spinnaker Tower.
Yep.
And that's where we started walking from. We're probably a mile back from halfway now, correct? Something like that?
Yeah, all the way there.
All the way back that way. And we're heading back to over there.
It's getting warmer now.
Lovely now, isn't it? What's the time now? What time do we set out? Can you remember?
Oh.
About 10 to 10, wasn't it? It's 11:30 now.
And we're now at...
Wanda's going to have a check on the phone.
4.6.
I don't think you're going to see
4.06.
Right,
yeah.
And we've got about another mile, maybe a mile and a bit to go. So, yeah. You having fun?
Just need a coffee or hot chocolate. It's getting warm now. See what we're on now.
So we've picked up a coffee.
Well, hot chocolate. And it's actually warmed up a bit, so that's good.
Sun's come out and it's absolutely glorious now. A bit cold in the shade, but nice out here.
We've actually been walking for nearly 2 hours, non-stop.
I think my feet hurt now.
I'm just going to see how far. 5.50 miles.
Cool.
And we're still not finished
I've
yet.
probably got another half a mile back to the car.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we've enjoyed this.
Yeah. Oh, fly.
And
we'll show you the Spinnaker again, because a minute ago we showed you how far away it was.
And we'll
just
show
to
you
kind of give you the sense of how far we were walking, and it was quite a way in the distance, the Spinnaker, but in a minute we're going to show it again.
Yeah, see you in a second.
Bye. Well, we just come back from our long walk along Southsea for Great Ormond Street. Yep. And it is cold.
It's not as cold as it was. It's come out quite nice. So we've done about 5 miles. Obviously we're only supposed to do 2 a day, but we're trying to bank them in.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's quite a distance. If 5 miles, you think, it's only 5, but when you walk it, geez, it's quite
You want to try running 26 for the marathon? That was fun.
Yeah, so that's another 5 points something odd. 5.4 I've got on my thing.
I've got 5 miles. I don't know where you got another half a mile from.
No.
Mine's better. Mine's right.
Nah, mine's Strava. What's yours?
Strava.
Well,
So holiday to Great Ormond Street. Christ knows what we've done this week, but I think we're gonna have a day off tomorrow. I think.
I think we're down to 47 yesterday because we did a couple miles yesterday.
Yeah.
So we're pretty much about 41 now. Then 41, 42.
Yeah.
So
42
we've done miles left to go, everybody.
Yeah. 4, 9, whatever.
And we're on day 6.
Yeah, day 6. So thanks ever so much. It's well, we found it enjoyable. Showing you some of the landmarks, showing you a bit of the walking, and just sort of
give you the distance with the Spinnaker Tower. So the Spinnaker is just in front of us now.
Just there.
Literally there.
Just there. So yeah, started here, finished here. I texted Dave halfway through, and he said to get a car or get a lift back, and he wouldn't say anything.
And now we've got to go shop yet.
And now we've got to shop because we've got a challenge to do.
We've got a challenge to do. Two challenges.
Two challenges. Yeah. Well, I think we'll do one today, and we'll do one sort of in the week. So yeah. This will be out sometime Saturday. We hope you have a great Saturday.
Yeah.
And we'll see you very soon. Thank you ever so much for all the help.
Yeah. Thank you for all your donations, guys. It's been incredible.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Knackered. Knackered. Gonna go get some beer. Yep. See you soon. Toodaloo.
Bye.